This is an exploring the heart reading. Um, this mostly talks about self-awareness with your heart chakra, stuff like that. So we have the Tower, the Emperor, and the Empress. So pick whichever one resonates for you, and then we'll get into the reading. Alright? The Tower. Let's see, the Tower. Let's see. What makes you feel loved? You have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands has to do with work and business, but it's in reverse. So complexity of deeds and decisions, trickery, and the intense involvement. So there's there might be some surprises or something that somebody does. That kind of intrigues you, I guess. Might also be, just surprises in general. So let's see. In what areas of your life do you feel better about boundaries? We have the Two of Water. Two of Water is the Two of Cups, so love, family, and relationships. In reverse, so unacquainted love, a dangerous or false friend, separation or divorce, incapable desires, and misunderstandings. So there might be, like, you're in love with somebody that you can't obtainably have. Some people do that. It's like almost like the Florence Nightingale effect for the modern age. So that's kind of what it is. Okay, how can you foster your self-accepting? Accepting less. Let's see. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is finance and health. So, let's see. Mature and responsible, reliable, patient, persistent, organized, and dependable, confident spiritually. So you might be kind of spiritual. You might go to church, or you might, do some spiritual stuff where you meditate and, you kind of, manifest, I guess. Kind of things that you want that you you have to manifest to get. So let's see. We have, how do you balance the need for a relationship and a need for love? Let's see. The Two of Air in reverse. So strife and logic. So treachery and lies, mind out of balance, false friends, and bad business dealings. So delinquency and disloyalty. So there's kind of a thing where you kind of surrounded yourself with people that are either A, jealous of you, or B, want to be you and want to take everything that you have in the current realm. Or there's other underlining things here. So, depending on what exactly you do for a living, there could be a lot of people that are jealous of you and what you do, and like everything you seem to do or accomplish seems to be something that they wanted, and it comes to you fairly easy without really doing too much work. Okay. We also have, let's see, what do I need to release to open your heart? We have the Star card. The Star card is hope and wishes. Hope, faith, and inspiration. The optimism of wishes, a bright future, learning from experience, fulfillment, satisfaction, and pleasure, moving easily forward to a goal. So astrology. So you might need to let go of astrology. Maybe you read it a lot. Maybe you do some fortune telling readings a lot. And you're kind of waiting until your ship comes in. Usually if you wait too long, it doesn't come in at all, and then you're wondering, why the hell am I here? And then, eventually it all happens when you let go of your security blanket of fortune telling. That hasn't happened to me though, but I let go of pretentious things. So it's kind of like if somebody, is kind of on that level, it's kind of a distraction. Okay, so we have number 6. We have what is needed to accept an open heart chakra. We have the Four of Earth. The Four of Earth is finance and health, love of wealth, obsession with possessions, selfishness, inability to understand or support charity. So there could be something that you're just like, I don't really want to accept help from anybody, I want to do this myself. Or there's kind of, not accepting the fact that you may need help, or you might need assistance, or you might need somebody else to help you out. You're kind of like, I'll do this on my own, just sit tight, don't help. So let's see, I didn't really get any channel messages for this because I feel like it's an ongoing thing. I don't feel like it's anything that's going to change anytime soon, because you don't seem to think that you have a problem. Which, each their own, I guess. But it's to the point where it's like you keep doing the same cycle over and over and over again. You're jealous because they might have something. They're jealous that you might have something. You keep surrounding yourself with people that are toxic. And you're wondering why you're stuck on second shift, or second gear, But it's, it's a choice. You made the choice of being around these people. You made the choice of constantly not having, what it takes to achieve what you really want. You might have a lot of achievements, but they're not exactly what you want. Or somebody else might get an achievement and you're still wondering why you didn't get something, or what have you. There's jealousy on both sides of the spectrum. You obviously think that everything's 100% meant for you, and a lot of times it's not. Like, some natal charts have blocks in them, and you can't be famous on your own. You're known as this person with this person, and once you guys break up, or you're not part of that same group, they're just kind of like, I don't know who you are without the group. Like, how are the people doing? But yeah, I just feel like there's some underlying cause for how you feel right now. But yeah, I feel like you might need to change your surroundings, so then you don't constantly slip into patterns you can't get out of, or get denied things that you really want. Okay? Anyway, group 1, hopefully this helps you out in some way, shape, or form. I know I can't be like 100% thing, but I do feel like there has to be a tower moment in order for you to achieve what you want. Okay? Anyway, I will see you in the next reading, alright? Later. Alright, we have the Emperor. Alright, so, what makes you feel loved? We have the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is, let's see, finance and health, so trouble, disillusionment, insolvent problems with family and lovers, failure in a goal or an attempt at a gain. So there might be a little bit of delay here, but I feel like you keep trying. Like, you might fail at something, but you have a firm foundation in reality. Like, you can't win everything. You're going to try it again later. And then we have, in what areas of your life do you need to better your boundaries? Probably in your love relationship. So love and choice, we have in alchemy and harmony. Setbacks overcome confidence in the near future. Blindness to the future of events and current trials. All aspects of love and love relationships, such as friends, relatives, love partners. You might need freedom and strong emotions. So you might have strong emotions for somebody, but I feel like your relationship might be taking over your personal life. Maybe you don't have time to yourself. Maybe you constantly have to be with this person because they have issues with being alone, or not being with you 24/7 because they believe you of cheating, or they might have other committal issues. But yeah, you kind of have to let them know that these are the boundaries. I need to do work. You need to go find a hobby. Period. Point blank. Um, just so that the relationship's fresh. Like, every time you come back together, they have a new story to tell about their hobbies. You have a new story to tell about work or your accomplishments. And it just feels like a fresh relationship. It's nothing bad. It's just, it might be bogging you down and making you stressed out. Like, you have to succeed in everything. And maybe if you kind of have time to, concentrate on a particular thing at work or a particular skill, maybe you'd master it and then get a promotion and so on and so forth. Okay, so how can you foster your self-acceptance? Let's see. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. So it's love, family, and relationships. The future goals obtainable. That which will be for what should have been. Plans that go awry. So there's going to be some things that you might be thinking, hey, I'm going to get one thing, but you get something much better. You're just like, oh shit. But I feel like that's kind of what you were wanting. Something that was like yours, but it was like better than what had happened previous. The stuff you didn't get accepted for, or the stuff you didn't win, you get like a constant appreciation reward, which is kind of like, I've been waiting 7 years, you get 7 awards in one night or something, that type of thing. So we have, how do you balance the need for a relationship with your need for other things with love? I'm just going to say with love because it's kind of like etc., but it's kind of love too. So it's the Ten of Swords, so strife and logic. The pain that feels like a violent death, a mental death, a ruin, a mental anguish, guilt that could not be reconciled, trouble, or misfortune. So there's going to be something that happens either in your relationship, you're going to learn about something, or some other relationship's going to come to a end soon. So there's something here that's kind of weighing you down a little bit because you're uncertain about your own future. Okay, so let's see. Number 5. What do you need to release to open your heart chakra? We have the Sun. The Sun is happiness and family. So satisfaction, accomplishment, and success. Love and friendship. Reeling in the pleasures of life, freedom from boredom, happiness, new and old relationships, warmth, truth. Let's see. Artistic achievement. So there's kind of a thing here where you want to express yourself as an artist. Could be a musical artist, sculptor, or a painter, or maybe a baker. I don't know, but whatever it is, you have some type of art ability or desire within you that you want to express. And you might actually want to do that because I feel like that's going to be like your calling for some of you, and for others of you it might just be a hobby that you're very good at. But whatever the case is, I feel like you need to get out of the 9-to-5 job. Okay, okay. What do you need to accept in order to open your heart chakra? We have the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is health. So, let's see. This is a card of change, not yet fully recognized. The lull before the storm. A question between heaven and earth. A regeneration or a, stagnation. Sometimes a decision that sacrifices one's goals or family or improvement. So you might kind of not be 100% with it as far as money and your desires to do this. You're going to be stuck in two worlds. Because you want love, commitment, relationship, and then you want to be successful in what you desire, but you need a 9 to 5 to make sure that you have enough collateral for the love relationship. You don't want to sacrifice either one in order to satisfy the other. You want all three to work instantaneous with your life, which for some people, it doesn't work. For me, it works. I work 2 jobs, and I go to school, so yeah. I don't really sleep, so it's fine. So, anyway, we have extra messages. You married the wrong person, signals a breakup, hitting rock bottom financially, bankruptcy, a student loan, a correspondent in a relationship that leads to an unwanted pressure in your relationship, losing your identity in a relationship, new love relationship turns into multiple babies or responsibilities. So you might be leaving one relationship, going into another relationship, and then chaos happens where it's kind of like the last relationship, but you have like either twins or other babies that you didn't know about. Maybe somebody had children and you didn't know about it until much later. But yeah, I feel like there's going to be some trouble ahead, so just be aware of that. So you might actually becoming a father or a mother because the Emperor is a father energy. So it might happen very quickly for you. Anyway, group 2, hopefully this helps you out in some way, shape, or form. It's going to be a big change for you, right? So just be aware of that. Alright, anyway, we have group 3. It's going to be fun. Anyway, group 2, I will see you in the next reading. This is going to be a lot of fun. Anyway, number 3, we have the Empress, which is number 3. So, let's see. What makes you feel loved? We have the Justice card, which is law, equality, and morals. So justice is the light side of yin and yang. The equilibrium, the psi in the perspective, a far situation, logic in life and its deeds, impartiality, good advice, firmness of character. So, let's see. We have number 2. Number 2 is going to be in what areas of your life do you need better boundaries? We have the Magician. The Magician is the creator of creative souls and stuff. So it's trickery and enterprises. So you might own a business, or you might kind of be playing games. So, creator of a creative soul, craftiness, and a gale of positive sense. Strong will and positive sense of seeing things done completely. An influence. So you might be an influencer, somebody else might be an influencer, or you might be one of these people that just says too much on your social media. A lot of people do that. Some people do it to the extreme of having an OnlyFans, which, to be honest, that's crossing the line on many, many levels. But, just stay true to yourself, I guess. Because if you do too much light work, it comes back that your shadow work and your personal life fall apart. If you do too much shadow work, a lot of your social life disappears, which for an introvert, that's not too bad. But, yeah, you kind of have to balance them out. Anyway, how can you foster self-acceptance? We have the Hermit. The Hermit in reverse is self-discovery. Ellie has to go to work. Anyway, indeception, let's see, jumping into action without forethought, bad advice, hesitation to the point of failure, babyish reaction, withdrawing from the world too much. So, like I said, too much shadow work, maybe not enough um, social interactions. Alright, so how do you balance the need for a relationship with love and your own signature? I just put it as etc., so it could basically be anything, so I'm just putting words in at the end. But, let's see, we have 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords in reverse is strife and logic, so uncertain advice, beating around the bush, arguments. So, there could be a lot of arguments in your relationships, maybe personal relationships, maybe work-related relationships, or romantic relationships. And like I said, if you do too much shadow work, there's not enough light work done. If there's not enough light work done, you don't really know how to talk to people outside of your personal circle or comfort zone. So your relationships will suffer, okay, because you didn't do personal work and you didn't do light work in order to be able to talk to people outside of your circle. So a lot of work to be done. Anyway, we have number 5. What do you need to release to open your heart chakra? We have the Page of Pentacles. So, finance and health. So, academic tradition, a scholar, the love of new and stable, loyal within boundaries, and a do-gooder. So, you might be kind of one of those people that likes to give to charity or be at this kind of Robin Hood, like they're like, I'm gonna raise money to give to a charity or something. But at the same time, it could be overdone, or it could be that you're not having enough social interaction too. So you kind of have to be in the public eye a lot more, I guess. But yeah, there's something here that's not really fitting with your whole reading. I feel like you do light work 1 week, and then you do a lot of shadow work, and then you do a lot of light work, and then you do a lot of shadow work. And that's the pattern. So if you did a lot of shadow work and a lot of light work, you'd feel exhausted, and that's how you feel about it. So it's that type of thing. So we have, what do you need to accept to open your heart chakra? We have the Mother of Air, which is the Queen of Swords. So strife and logic. Sorrow of the 10th widow. The 10th widow is probably everything breaking apart, or actually going through widowhood. So intelligence with the knowledge of the darker side of the world. One who has gone through happiness and then gone through failure or heartbreak. So you might have seen a lot of things in your life, some good things, some bad things. You might have went through great love and then something happened. You might have went through great profit and then something happened. You might have went bankrupt. But it's like, it's a spectrum. As soon as it goes up, it goes down, or there's points where you win and lose, which could be very heartbreaking for you. So we have a talented lawyer. A female lawyer is partial and impartial and very fair. So it's both extremes. So let's see. There might be a lot going on in your life where you have to kind of win a few, lose a few, or take on a lot more than you ever thought you would be taking on. But I do feel like the ups and downs are very painful. It's almost like a crash, it's like up, down, very messy roller coaster. Okay, so anyway, group 3, hopefully this helps you out in some way, shape, or form. But I do feel like it's going to be mellowing out soon for you. It might be up and down right now, but it will soon be right where it needs to be. as far as profit goes. Because it is the Empress after all. Usually she goes up and down and then profit. Um, so hopefully that happens for you very soon. I don't like seeing the up and down of somebody's readings because it's hard. But hopefully it helped you and you kind of know where you're going and why and what's actually going to happen. If you kind of, you know, I feel like it's more so you know where you're going and why. Okay, and that's kind of where it's at. Alright. Anyway, thank you, Group 3. I'll see you in the next reading. Hopefully this helps you out. And, yeah. It's crazy how these readings work out, but I feel like it was a good reading, alright? Anyway, later.